This is the Conscious Hour.
A lot of it, again, it's really scary because it's very, very institutionalized within the Western system, whether it's within our music industry or our movies and, Hollywood, just the ways that West Asia or just the Eastern world is depicted almost sends the message that they are irrelevant. And the only time where we should really be referencing them is when they are catering to our definitions of, playing into that terrorism role or, being in that, inferior status where we are the ones who have to go there with our troops and our soldiers and bring them democracy and bring their women freedom. And so when you have this stuff so deeply ingrained within a culture that, subconsciously even is viewing people who live on that side of the world as subhuman, it becomes that much easier for them to accept the fact that their lives are probably not as valuable as those who live here. We see it within our educational institutions, we see it within the job environment, the professional environment, all the way up to the government. And I think what you're saying really speaks to this, much more deeply rooted problem of how is a given society controlling the way people are thinking. And that's the reason why I really wanted to focus with you a lot on the reporting that's coming out of here versus reporters like yourself who are, talking about all these issues coming out from there, because you're presenting two very different worldviews. And as much as they are different, I think a lot of people here are waking up to the fact that maybe the Western worldview and paradigm on the world is not at all as, supreme as we think, because here are people who are showing these realities we never thought were even possible. So as, a war correspondent who has been, reporting on these issues for so many years, how do you see the future of all of this unfolding? Do you think that people are really waking up to these realities, or do you think that Western reporting is going to continue having a chokehold on people's ideologies and the lens through which they're viewing the world?
I think the truth will prevail and we are closer, and they cannot succeed in terrorizing everyone all the time. It's just, the point, the peak has been reached. And I really count on the awareness, and I really count on the youth, and I really count on the fact that this struggle did not change and the people here did not change their minds. And the realities are now all out there. The future for this cause is an inevitable win, because for 77 years, we did not forget, we did not change our mind. We became even more perseverant, more concentrated about that. And the atrocities have just become global. In the beginning, in 1948, when they confiscated our homes and lands and killed our people and mass raped them, nobody took footage of that. And they were selling themselves as the victim of one Holocaust and actually carrying on another, but nobody cared. Today, we're showing everyone. And the Jews of the world are speaking and saying, not in my name, most of the time, the intellectuals even. So now the narrative, I know Hollywood is a big part of it. The whole making the scene is a big part of it. There are billions of dollars here for that. But even billions of dollars and even very big states and even powerful armies do end at a certain point. And I think we are reaching that end sooner rather than later.